Today, I'll be reviewing a resin brand called Promise. You may have heard of this brand as it used to be called Pro Marine when I first began working with resin. I am seeing if not only did they change their name, did they also change the quality of their resin. To open, you will have to cut open the seal on both part A and B. They have made the distinction of placing a white cap on part A and a black cap on part B. Notice both of them have mostly black or mostly white on the bottle packaging to prevent mix-up. It does come with instructions, so if you're just starting out, they give you a basic guide to working with resin. This brand retails for about $60 for 1 gallon on Amazon. I usually purchase by 2 gallons, and that's about $100 from this brand. This brand is a little bit on the higher end, but it's not the most priciest I've seen. Now, this resin does have a smell, just as it did before the name change. If you're working with resin, you should be doing this anyway, but be sure to wear your mask while working with it, as you don't want to smell this the entire time you're working, and not to mention you want to protect yourself from the resin as well. This resin is thick, as you can tell from me measuring out part A, but that can be fixed with a warm water bath, which is where you place your bottles in warm water before working with it to thin it out, therefore making the resin easier to work with. It also minimizes bubbles. Speaking of bubbles, there are quite a few of them as I'm mixing, which is fine if you have a bubble remover machine, which I know some people prefer to use. However, I never felt the need to use one because I've never needed it for some other brands that are less thick. So I'm going to pour this tray in ashtray and then let it cure for 24 hours and see what it looks like. So as expected, all of the micro bubbles did not pop, of course, which is okay. That was the point I was trying to make. Bubbles are okay. I think it makes resin pieces unique. But if you hate bubbles and don't have a bubble remover, you can still do a warm water bath and it will minimize your bubbles. All in all, even with a name change, the resin itself is still the same as it was before. Promise Resin is a great choice. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you later.